Afghanistan. Is it safe to travel there right now? This is a British YouTuber that goes by the name of Lord Miles. He was recently captured by the Taliban along with 2 other tourists. I actually visited Afghanistan in late 2022. Let me tell you what went wrong. You need to blend in as much as possible. In my case, I bought an abaya and a hijab before my trip. You need permits to visit every single province in the country. We actually had to sit down for tea with the Taliban to get these. Most importantly, you can travel alone, but it's not advisable. I went as part of a group with local guides. Was it safe? Yes. This is the safest the country has been in decades. Now that the TB has taken over, there are barely any bombings compared to before. Human rights are non-existent in the country, but there is no active fighting involved like before. The US government left. There is no one left to fight. ISIS is now the one responsible for most of the violence. The Taliban has not been able to get recognition from a single country. Not one. Afghanistan is barely receiving foreign aid. They're not going to actively hurt foreigners or tourists to tarnish their image even more, unless they're actually considered a threat. It's also important to remember, many people lost their jobs when the US forces left. People don't care who they work for, as long as they can feed their families. Some people that we spoke to were actually sending their girls to school secretly. This is just a reminder, not every situation is black and white. Above all, respect the locals and don't think you're above the law simply because you're a foreigner. If you need to hire a guide to feel safe, please do. This is how you can travel to most places around the world safely.